Tyson Furry versus Oleksander Usyk 2 is happening Saturday, December 21st. They're fighting in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in Kingdom Arena. I'm going to be going through the full fight card from the prelims all the way up to the main event. There's 7 fights on the card. The first fight on the card is Andre Novitsky versus Edgar Ramirez. Andre Novitsky is 13-0. He's from Ukraine, but he's fighting out of Los Angeles, California. He's 29 years old. He's 6'6". His opponent, Edgar Ramirez, is 10-1-1. He's from Mexico. He's fighting out of Dallas, Texas. He's 29 years old. He's 6'1", and has a 76-inch wingspan. Edgar Ramirez really hasn't fought anybody that great so far in his career. This is by far his biggest test. His last 4 fights have all been by decision. He doesn't really have that much KO power. Andre Novitsky, on the other hand, he has big-time KO power. His last fight was a decision, but I think 3 out of his 5 last fights ended in KO. So I got Andre Novitsky by KO. I can see Edgar Ramirez. Maybe he went to pick overhand, but it has to be early in the fight. This guy does not have great cardio. Alright, on the next fight. Daniel Lapin versus Dylan Collins is the next fight. Daniel Lapin is 10-0. He's from Ukraine as well. He's 27 years old and he's 6'6". His opponent, Dylan Collins, is 14-0. He's from France. He's 31 years old and he's 6'1". Dylan Collins, he fought almost a year ago versus Jonte. I don't know how to pronounce his name actually, but he won by unanimous decision. It was a pretty dominant win. Daniel Lapin, on the other hand, his last fight versus Octave Pudaverty was he KO'd him. I think all of his last 5 fights have been KO wins. He has really big time power. He's a really hot prospect. I got Lapin by decision. I think Collins by far his toughest test so far. So I think he's gonna show me something in this fight. If Collins, I can see him winning by decision, but he's gonna have to fight perfect. I think Lapin by decision. On to the next one. Isaac Lowe versus Lee McGregor is happening. This is happening next. Isaac Lowe is 25-2-3. He's from England. He's 30 years old and he's 5'7". His opponent, Lee McGregor, is 14-1-1. He's from Scotland. He's 27 years old and he's 5'7". Lee McGregor's last fight was at 138, so he's cutting a lot of weight to make weight at 122. Isaac Lowe, on the other hand, his last fight was at 125. Isaac Lowe lost to Nick Ball 2 years ago. He lost by KO. He kind of got dominated the whole fight, but I think he's going to be able to beat Lee McGregor by decision. It's going to be a close one, though. I think it's going to be closer than some people expect. So, yeah, on to the next. Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen. Johnny Fisher is 12-0. He's from England. He's from London, England. He's 25 years old. He's 6'4". Dave Allen is 23-6. He's from England as well. He's 32 years old. He's 6'3" and has a 75-inch wingspan. Dave Allen is, he's on a 2-fight winning streak after he got KO'd by Fraser Clark. It was a brutal KO too. Johnny Fisher, on the other hand, he hasn't lost ever. He has big-time KO power. All of his last 5 fights have been by KO. He's a minus 2,000 favorite. That's like one of the biggest favorites you'll ever see. Dave Allen, on the other hand, is a plus 700 underdog. I don't really see a path to victory for Dave Allen. Fisher has so much power. I got Fisher by KO. If Allen can land one big shot, maybe he can KO him, but I don't see that happening. So I got Fisher by KO. Moses Ituma versus Desmond McKean is the next fight. Moses Ituma is 10-0. He's from England as well. He's 19 years old, super young. He's 6'6" and has a 78-inch wingspan. His opponent, Dempsey McKean, is 22-1. He's from Australia. He's 34 years old and he has a 66-inch wingspan. Desmond McKean lost his last fight by KO to Felipe Hergovich. He got messed off in that fight. He took a year break. I like that. But I just don't think he's going to beat Moses. Moses is 19 years old. He already has 10 pro fights. He's massive. He's humongous. He's got so much power. I don't know if he's gone the full distance yet. This guy is insanely good. I got Moses Ituma by KO. I don't see McKean. I don't see a path to victory at all for him. So, yeah, on to the next. Serhii Makuhu Bahuko versus Ismail Davis. I probably just butchered both their names, but Bakuko is 24-2. He's from Ukraine. He's fighting out of Los Angeles, California. He's 29 years old. He's 6 foot and has a 73-inch wingspan. His opponent, Davis, is 13-1. He's from England. He's 29 years old. His last fight, he fought at 160 pounds. This fight's at 154 pounds. He's cutting a little more weight. They're both on one fight losing streaks. They both lost their last fight. Bahuko lost his last fight by decision to Virgil Ortiz. Ortiz Jr. is a close fight. Ismail Davis lost to Josh Kelly as well. It wasn't really that close. He fought 2 months ago where he lost to Josh Kelly. It was his first pro career loss. He's kind of come back. He's going to try to get a win, but I don't think he can. I got Bahuko by decision. I mean, a lot of people think he's going to KO him, but I think Ismail is going to last the distance. And yeah, on to the next. The main event of the evening, Oleksander Usyk versus Tyson Furry. Oleksander Usyk is 22-0. He's from Ukraine. He's 37 years old. He's 6'3" and has 78-inch wingspan. Tyson Furry is 34-1-1. He's from England. He's 36 years old. He's 6'9" and has an 85-inch wingspan. Tyson Furry basically has every physical advantage you could possibly have. But Oleksander Usyk is Oleksander Usyk. This dude is insanely good. I mean, his footwork for heavyweight is insane. I think his footwork for every weight class is really good. Usyk is just better. I mean, a lot of people thought Fury won the last fight. I don't understand that. I felt like Fury got dominated. It was a split decision, but Usyk won that fight clearly, in my opinion. So, yeah, I got Oleksander Usyk by decision. I mean, Fury can definitely win it. He's Tyson Fury. He's come back for blood. He fought 5 months ago versus Usyk. He might be able to make some adjustments, but I just don't think he will. I think Oleksander Usyk is going to make the adjustments necessary to dominate Tyson Fury. He might even be able to get KO this time. So, yeah, I got Oleksander Usyk by decision over Tyson Fury. Let me know your thoughts on the fight card down below.